So this morning's kind of special workout is going to be using the TRX. TRX stands for Total Resistant Exercise. So with the pull and the pushing that gets going for our workouts to be complete and making sure we can get all the major muscle groups, the TRX is an awesome tool. We have a couple in the gym and our trainers all use them. And it's just kind of mind-blowing how much you can do with just a couple of different straps that don't have any resistance in terms of, I don't mean resistance, but like it's not stretchy like a resistance band. These don't have any stretch. The idea of it is you can adjust your body to match what work needs to get done. So I've got the timer today. 45 seconds of work, 15-second transition. So we're not going to count. I'm going to talk and just explain as we go through these exercises and give you some different modifications as we go through just to change up the exercises. But I think you might see this is kind of a genius piece of equipment that we love. So let's start out with some squats, okay? One thing TRX is great for is flexibility. So if you don't have a very deep squat with weights or dumbbells or just your body weight, the TRX is a great option in order to increase the flexibility of your squats. So whether you're somebody who might just be able to squat here, by holding on to something, you can get down to here. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to stretch your arms and then come down. Yes, it feels good, but you want to plant your feet, and if you've got a lot of muscle engaged and you're pushing into the floor, you're only going to get 10 to 12 in effectively. So don't worry about trying to do a lot of them as fast as you can. We're working on strength today. So working on rows. Walk your body in. So we're going to transfer between lower and upper body. And what I want you to do is I want you to pull, come up to the straps, and then lower yourself down. I like to lift my toes up. And as you get stronger, the challenge is you actually decrease the space between your body and the floor. So you pull, and then you pull as you lower slowly. You don't want any shock on your joints, and it's awesome to protect your joints as you are doing this. So we've got flexibility and strength. Good. And then we've also got stability, and we're going to go into lunges now. So reaching back, taking that back knee to the floor. One thing you'll notice is what I'm not doing again is I'm not straightening my arm and then hollowing out my chest and going into that position where it might feel good on my back, but actually I'm trying to work my legs. So keep your arms bent and move more from the shoulders. We use this equipment from athletes, the avid exerciser, right up to our seniors. Anyone can use this. As long as you can hold on to the straps, you are good. Working up a little sweat here. Good, so you can alternate, you can also stay on one side. So push-ups is going to be your fourth exercise. And here's what you do. If you're not very strong in your push-ups, don't increase your space between your body and the floor. Again, I like to lift off my toes, off my heels, and I bend my elbows. I keep the straps off of my arms, my wrists are straight, and then push back. So you're pushing into the straps as your body comes down towards the floor, you're holding and back up. You might recognize my body looks like it's in a plank, and actually that's where the bonus core work comes in with your TRX. It's amazing what it can do in terms of really engaging the mid part of the torso to connect the upper and the lower. So Let's go into some options with our squats. You can go a little bit wider, and you can go into some sumo squats right here. So you've got sumo squats, dropping down and coming up. I will show you some of my favorite is overhead squats. And what you're going to do is you leave the arms up overhead as you squat down, and try not to let the TRX get any slack in it. Moves a little bit from the shoulders. And unfortunately, you can't see the top of the TRX, but I am working with my upper back and my core to not let my arms come forward. Look what happens. I lose balance. I kind of fall apart. So leave the arms back. So good to work on shoulder flexibility. Love the TRX for so many reasons. Okay, so we're going to go into single leg deadlifts. Pressing down. My palms are open. My arms are straight. Core is engaged. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into single leg deadlifts. My legs that I'm lifting, I am lifting with the glute, passing muscles through my core in order to work on my upper back and shoulders. Helps, again, with balance, flexibility, strength, and core. So watch this. Change it. Lift, swing the knee through, alternate. Press down, swing that knee through, alternate. Leg comes back, swing it through, alternate. Good. All right, so push-ups. Here's the other thing you can do. You can do more of a tricep push-up and put the straps under your arms. Okay, so see how they're under my arms? You squeeze, and then here's what you're going to do. You can step forward and then push yourself back a little bit. Or you can slide down the TRX and then push back. These are hard. You don't get as much pec muscle to help you. The sliding doesn't feel great, but you know what? We got 25 seconds left. It's okay. Having your straps be a little bit longer is also more challenging because it causes the straps to have a little bit more room to slide all around. Keep the quads tight. It helps you from collapsing. Perfect. And then just a couple of little extras here. I like to hang on to the straps. They go on either side of my head. And then what I do is I come out and then pull myself back up. So the outside foot, all of my weight is on the outside foot. My elbows stay back. I love this one for opening up the rib cage, keeping your core nice and tight. It's not great for the hair, but that's okay. I think everybody's hair is a little challenged right now, right? And then come back, up. Reach, again, not on this foot, but not necessarily lifting it off the ground either. Good. Okay, so then we go over to the other side here. So I don't have to turn around. I'm actually going to shorten these real quick so I can stay in the screen. And yes, there are lots of options for TRX on the market. But the reason why we like these straps is because the buckle works. So when you're trying to go through class quickly, these buckles work. Yes, of course you can use a rope tied to a tree at this point, or over a door, or a rafter. I mean, my goodness, we're just trying to get through the best we can with the equipment that we have or we don't have. Not everybody has gyms set up in their house. And that's okay. We can still stay strong by just doing some of these basic moves keep us sane and strong. Okay, so back extensions. Love this one too. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna hang on. Everything's gonna stay straight except you're gonna hip hinge back through the hips. Watch my arms, they stay straight, and then I pull myself up. So I'm not getting pulled up like I'm a piece of cooked spaghetti. I'm actually, yes, I'm using momentum, but I am using my muscles in my back and my core, my shoulders, my arms. Yes, this feels amazing. And then you pull yourself up. My quadriceps are tight as to not let my knees and my rear end kind of sway like all around like this. So you don't want to unfurl like a sail. Oh yeah, I got that hair going. Nice job. Have fun.